And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines. Episode 90. Can't believe we hit episode 90 in this series. And it's still going strong. So, new recording session, yes. I realized after I did the last recording that you could double click this. I did see that on the mods page. I had missed it before. So, yeah. I saw it this time, though. So, we're going to try to square this off with the world here. So, let's get... I want a little bit of space. Don't want to snuggle it too close. You know, we did sort of a free-form thing around this lake, and in this section... Our commercial demand is still really, really high. So I'm thinking we're going to want some sort of commercial sector back in here. You know, something to feed that need for so much commercial. And I'm going to, instead of pulling off of like these intersections, which would make this kind of a messy space for traffic, not that very much traffic would come in there, but I want to take off of where these paths are, because we have bus stops close to this one here, so they could walk up to here, and then if we, you know, take this block, and they'll be able to just come right into this block here, which would be nice. So I want to try just arbitrarily taken like let's go a little further up, and then we get some curviness, and then we can pull from here. Oh, actually I need less of a road there, not more of a road. So right there, curve that in, and the same up here. I want to kind of curve it from here. So let's see, curve this down, so right about here. Curve that down in like that. So, you know, we go from nice free form to more of a straight and narrow sort of thing. And I kind of want to do another branch back here, just because that's a long way from this nice intersection that we have right here. So maybe right about here. And then just sort of pick a spot, curve that in. There, now we've got a nice setup. It would be nice to be able to take this road and bring it in over to here. That would be nice to be able to do that. So I'm going to pause it. And we're going to do that. Oh, straight. And of course, it's not quite, well, 90 and 90. Yeah, that doesn't quite match. Let's get that back. Oh, now it's really messed it up. Okay, so might as well keep it. Well, that's gonna bother me. That is not like squared with the world. Why is that showing me that it's not straight? It should be straight all the way through. And then that last little section there. Yeah, see this? It is like a square, a half a square. It's a half a square off. You can kind of see where that goes. So if we go not matched up with that, but matched up with this. We're going to need just a gentlest curve into there. Oh yeah, now we gotta fix that. And then this one is more or less straight on. No, don't. There. Oh, power. Power. Ooh. This might get a little iffy. I would like, see, these are on-ramps here. I'd like to make these off-ramps. So let's add, let's see, let's turn off all of those. And I'm going to turn anarchy on. I want a little bit more of a bridge here, or a up, something that goes up, so we have a little bit more to tweak with for smoothiness. Gotta have smoothiness in there. Let's make this one actually come off back here. Let's do something like this. Yeah, it looks pretty ugly, but we'll try to smooth that out soon. Sneak that right in there. Now let's see if we can get smoothiness going. It won't be the best looking in the world, but it'll be smooth. A little smoother anyway. That's good. But this one was a little cramped. And now we've got the off-ramps sharing the same intersection, which will kind of help in the long run. And now we can do power without worrying about too many things. Well, let's not. There. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of an access road into this commercial section. And let's see. I'm thinking road-wise. We could go double, like a small avenue. Come from this, this side here. Ooh. And then this side on this side. And then again. And that'll separate my intersections a little bit more. And then over here, let's take a main road right up the middle. And then branch off of that. And then we can add a path to walk. Not a problem there. I just want to limit the amount of intersections on my main roads here. So these main roads, and so most of the sort of snarled traffic will be on these side roads. And we can match up lots and lots of foot traffic, not a problem. Let's get one more out of this. On this side, on this side, and then get a nice path. I'm not sure where we want you to come out, but right here looks like a good spot. Why? There. Okay. Some paths. Whoa. And I should have already done the water over here and everything like that. A little connection on that side. And where do we want to join up over here? Well, we know we're going to need paths cutting in on all of these zigzaggy ones. So pedestrians can really park anywhere, they can stop anywhere, and we're definitely going to put, you know, bus lines back here. So it's kind of arbitrary. We're just going to kind of grab one of those early ones and bend it over there. So if they can walk down here, you know, get up through there, even get in back here. So good to go. And let's set zone. See what I mean about the demand for commercial? It's crazy. Oh, no, that's not commercial. This is commercial. Let's just do some fill. And this one will be filled up to there. Now, I could do a park back in here. Like, this is like a butterfly park right in here. I could do that. I don't really need parks anymore, but it would be a good spot for that. Let's just verify. I did do that. So water is distributed. I think it's even, yeah, it's even down in here. So got lots of space. And commercial is zoning. Let's get some residential in here. There's a good spot for that. Right there. Nice big block of residential. Because we got some weird squares in here. I need to do all this manually. Okay, so a bus line. We could tie into that bus line there and this one over here. So we could create a sort of a clockwise bus line through here. Let's go ahead and get that done. Not that there'll be many buses on it, but you know, it is what it is. Is there even one? Yeah, there's even one back here. We might want to tie this in to a walkway. It's not currently tied into any walkway, so let's get from there. Oh, no, never mind. We need to go on this side of the road if we're going to do counterclockwise. Which tells me we're going to need some sort of crosswalk over here. So I might just add an access road to the highway right there. And that'll create the crosswalks that I need for the bus line. Okay, so let's do... I don't want it right next to the intersection, so a little further back. And then one here. And then one there. We're going to go up here with it. I'm not sure what's going to be in here, but I'm sure there's going to be something. Okay, and then we're going to tie it in to there, to there, there. Should we do one over here just because we've got... let's do one way up. No, I don't think it's needed. Let's do one right there. And that's going to be purple. Oh, that's not a good color purple because we got pink right there. So let's do like a cyan color. There. A little hard to see on this white screen, but contrasted to that purple. So up here, you know, if we do the park district, paint, oh, that's way too big. Let's go over to here. And I'll tweak this once we get some zoning up in here. So this park area. It's like that, and then we want that and that to be in the park area, that walkway right there, because Myrtle Park, sure, we could take this out, go to a park, city park, park main gate, park side gate, like that. So if they want to walk through, they're going to have to get into the park, which is fine. I don't mind that one bit. Let's do like that. And then let's take something off of here. And then I'm not shooting for symmetry, but you know, if it looks nice, it looks nice. I'm not gonna worry about fencing. It really isn't needed. Little cafe on each side. A restroom is nice and small. We can put one of those like right in the middle. Info booth. Do we really need an info booth? Sure. The big chessboard can go on either side. These are some big lots, so gazebos, these are nice and tiny, so we can squeeze a few in where the zone allows us. Climbing frame, sure. Let's try to be efficient with our space here. Trampoline park. Right about there. And a lot of decorations we can't really do anything with. Park Plaza. All sorts of parkness right in there. How about that? Good times. And it's already got power because I've zoned all of that, so that's good. Look at our industry demand has jumped. But that for the longest time that was like nil. There's like no demand for industry at all. I wonder how our education system is doing. So we have 11% uneducated residents. And we have 402,000 people, 403,000, which means 11% of those, so roughly 44,000-ish, are uneducated. And those all might be kids because look at, we have 38,000 elementary school availability. So I mean, the math comes out to be that's mostly those uneducated are mostly kids that don't work in the workforce. So highly educated, 48%, not bad. Obviously, high school. This is such a new development that high school is a thing. Lots of teenagers over here, and university. Looks like most of the adults that moved in here went to university. So, yeah. And, you know, the fact that I have such a robust transit system in this place, yeah, people, you know, students are able to get to where they need to go. So even in a zone that has, you know, no or reduced school demand, they're still finding their way. So I'm not sure they should have not chosen. Oh man, we had another fire. We had another fire over here. But we've got the ability to rebuild now, which is very helpful. So yeah, our nature reserve occasionally burns to the ground, which is one of the reasons why I don't have more of these in the city. Because literally, there's a helipad, firefighting helipad right over here, and it still is not. It's got the helipad over here. I got a river right here with lots of water, and it still burns to the ground. So I'm not sure if you can't fight a fire in a park, why build more of the parks? Can I just rebuild all, please? I'd like that option. Looks like 2 structures survived. A camping site and the fire watchtower. How ironic is that? The fire watchtower survived and yet most everything else burned to the ground. That's kind of amusing. Only kind of amusing. How are we doing on our water demand? Not too bad. Electricity is still doing pretty good. So yeah, we're starting to get some industry demand, which means we're getting some graduates from, well, yeah, from some of this new development that we've put in. I did zone all of this top block commercial just to try to tamp down that commercial demand a little bit, but it does not seem to have helped any. So let's get some commercial started in here. Now, do we want to extend the no high rise thing? Should we try to extend that? Maybe. Let's see what like dense commercial looks like when there's no skyscrapers allowed. I'm not sure what I want to do in this area either. We might have some more housing over here. Might. You know, I want to make sure the roads are distributed first. Okay. How's my park? We got 98 people come through. Nice. Butterfly Park. Let's rename this Butterfly Park. Butterfly Park. Because, you know, it's kind of, you know, the empty space kind of looks like a butterfly. Now, over here, I mentioned... Yeah, see this... We don't have any walkway over here. Okay, and then we need to add crosswalks on here. There, it kind of splits that up and allows people to walk to this bus stop, which I'm guessing hasn't had that many people come in yet. All right, let's get a little commercial running along this edge. Just maybe to encourage more people to use that bus line, now that there's going to be stuff over here. And do we want to... What do we want to do in this spot? I'm not sure. It's really on the edge of the map. There's really nothing to do there except maybe do a little bit of zoning. Like maybe some minor freeform small residential roads coming out. Coming out like that. And ooh, you know what we could do in here? Somebody mentioned that you can actually create single square zones. That would be that would be kind of fun to see what sort of shenanigans are a part of that little process. So let's see what happens. With single square zones. I'm assuming we're not going to be having too many. When we want to do single square, we want to do some single square commercial. Of course. Now, if those actually develop into itty-bitty houses, that'll be awesome. A little bit of a waste, but still kind of awesome. You, and you. You're separated enough. All right, let's see if that actually develops. I have my doubts. It's either they're going to develop into just like a small lot of like dirt and maybe a sandbox, or they're going to be the world's smallest houses right there. I'm hearing lots of levels up. A lot of the little chime dinghies that that indicate that a structure is leveled up. Now, we might need double the depth because nothing is developing over here. So I have my doubts. We'll see what happens in that little neighborhood. Okay, looks like all of this commercial built, and they've all got workers. Wow. Where do all your workers come from? So many places are hurting for workers. And we got 10,000 unfilled jobs, so I think those are all over here. Yeah, this whole, well, starting to get some more employment. This kind of waxes and wanes, this little farming development there. Kind of goes by the wayside. All right, well, this is going to mature. Oh, we have development. Yes. Itty bitty little houses. Nice. All right, wow, we're going to let this mature a little bit. I might zone some more little squares in here, and we'll see, see what happens. But that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.